Okay, hopefully this is working. Okay, hopefully this is working. Wait, let me see if everything's working here. All right. Let's give this a try. Hopefully my frame rate doesn't go crazy, because, oh man. Treyarch needs to optimize this zombies experience, because I'm on a 3080 Ti, and I know the processor 11700K is getting old, but bro, getting like an average, we'll say like in a good spot, like, 140 FPS, that's good. But then like out of nowhere, I'll drop down to like 60, like bruh. Need to get that AMD. Gotta love that I still can only stream in like 720p. Good old internet. 720p, 30 FPS. Alright, so I'm streaming and I'm still getting like 160 in this area. It's actually not bad. Especially for the map that we're on here. Bigger map. And I even have the stream preview open so I can see chat, so pretty interesting. Oh, I got a pick here. I'm gonna go for that one. So, real quick, this contract and this outlast right here are the two best outlasts you could do to farm zombies. So, if you didn't know that, now you do. Alright, this thing is weak without a tool on it. Let me go ahead and pop that. Pop that. Pop my perks real quick. Put fire on this one. Cryo on that. Alright, now that feels so much better. Yo, what's up, Kelvin? Hey, how you been, man? It's been a long time since I've talked to you, huh? You still play Cold War? Are you playing a new COD? What you been playing, bro? Still remember. Oh, I'll take this. Still on Cold War this whole time. Can't get down with these new ones. Treyarch has a different feel. I personally really like Treyarch games, so I don't blame you. Plus, if you like zombies, I mean, that's probably the best experience you can get right now for zombies. I mean, this one, I actually like this zombies. I was kind of like skeptical about it first, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be horrible, like open map zombies, and it actually turned out pretty good. Wait, this isn't the right one. Why did it spawn over here? There's supposed to be one that goes over in this building. Oh no. You have very limited time to play, so free to play COD you enjoy most. Hey man, that's the way to do it. Play what you enjoy. There's nothing wrong with playing what you enjoy, you know? Yo, what's up, VV? How you doing, bro? I'll just call you VT. Remember you too. Can't stand zombies in this game? See, I thought that was going to be the case for me, and it's actually not. So, still standing? You like this game? You like Ground War, right? If I remember correctly. You enjoy a lot of different modes. I think you like Ground War. How's multiplayer for me? I'm going to be honest with you. I made a post like a while back saying I wasn't really enjoying it, and I found some enjoyment in it, but I'm not gonna lie, like, it's not what I like from a multiplayer, like, and it's because the kill streaks are just so lackluster. Like, the gunship's good, the EMP's good, the advanced UAV is the advanced UAV, the swarm is good if it doesn't bug out and just randomly disappear, but that's about it. Like, all the middle tier kill streaks and like lower tier streaks, they just don't really do much, and that's kind of just depressing for me. So yeah, I have some older videos that might interest you. I did make I don't think it was a video I posted though. I think it was just a post I made, like a little text post. I don't have access to editing software anymore. I didn't renew my editing software, which is why I don't upload anymore. And that was because I'm not enjoying the multiplayer as much as I was hoping. Like, I was really gung-ho after the beta. I was like, alright, this game has promise as long as the streaks are good. And, again, there's only a couple good streaks, so yeah. You like 6v6 in this game? Ground War is decent, but feels like an afterthought. I don't mind 6v6, but at the same time, I feel like in the original Modern Warfare 2, with these maps, I only played 9v9, and yeah. So, for me, like, that's why I try to get this if these guys are not going to get it. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. I can't get into 6v6 on this game. I played it when it first came out. I didn't really play much Ground War. Yeah, Ground War definitely felt like an afterthought in this game, especially with the map design. I've been able to get a swarm. Hopefully it fixed that bug. Yeah, the swarm is good in 12v12. I heard it's bad in Ground War, and I don't know about 6v6. There's a gunship bug as well? Please enlighten me, because I have not seen one yet. You're not interested? It's been out. You're out 16 hours a day, being part-time student, full-time employee. Yeah, I feel you, Calvin. Whenever I was in college, early years, I did the same thing. I went to school, except for me, I worked part-time, but I was at school like 8 to 10 hours a day, came home, worked, played a little bit at night, went to sleep. Yeah, once you graduate, you'll definitely have more free time. Like, working full-time is just like, you have so much more free time than college, because, especially if you do both, you know what I mean? It stutters and cuts out, but you can still use it. That is really weird. I have not seen that bug with the gunship. I've used the gunship maybe like 20 times, though, because I mostly just use the advanced whenever I'm playing with my friends. I only really use the gunship when I'm solo. And I am going to be honest with you, I usually just play COD with friends, so... Alright, did I just pick up a contract? Like, where'd it go? It says activate the PND, but there's no contract. Is it in the normal building? Like, or is it glitched? Like, because normally it's over... Oh my god. Of course, it spawned in a mercenary stronghold, that's why. Alright, we gotta clear that stronghold then, we'll see if that works. Yeah, it definitely sucks. I feel you, Kelvin. Like, I really... I mean, as much as I miss college, because, like, I just had a good time and, like, just moving around, going to different classes, all that kind of stuff, like, but, yeah, there's just so much more free time after you get to doing the things you enjoy. So I don't mind the map design, but here's the thing, is, like, I was hoping the transport heli was not going to come back, because I just was really, like, tired of that thing from last year, just gaining map control anytime you want, not having to actually fight for it. And then on top of that, let me think. The snipers, yeah, the snipers, with the time to kill in this game, it just doesn't fit ground war, because the snipers are still like 2019 snipers, so it just makes it a really frustrating experience to play, and I feel like pretty much everybody's sniping in ground war, no one's using anything else, so just not a lot of action going on. It just kind of puts me to sleep. And yeah, they definitely, it just feels like Modern Warfare 2 with more health and weaker streaks. Finally got your first nuke earlier today at midnight. Yes, sir, let's go. That's what I like to hear. It's better late than never. But nah, that's huge. Once you get your first nuke, like, it becomes easier to earn more nukes, because you'd, like, get in that groove. And if you're playing Cold War, so if you want, like, you could try using, like, hand cannon, harp, war machine, because the hand cannon and war machine will count towards nukes, so you could use that, and that would actually really help you. Nah, but you're the GOAT, man. Appreciate you being here. Alright, we're going to have to complete this, and then we can actually do the farm. Like, I feel like the only good streaks in the game are, like, the cluster mine, the SAE. Like, those are, like, the only two that actually, like, I would want to run in a lower category. Like, the Overwatch Helo sucks. The advanced, or not the advanced, the Wilson, like, I don't want to control that thing. I wish I could have it, like, on a autopilot mode, not the sentry mode. I gotta sit in here. What else is even in that slot? The Juggernaut Recon, again, like, I go in that thing, and then I can't earn more streaks, can't use my gun, because I'm a Jug. So I've never been a fan of a Jug. The VTOL is horrible in this game. I don't know what they did to it, but it does not kill, like, anybody, and it's a 10 kill streak now. It just comes in, makes some noise, and then dies instantly. The emergency airdrop is just the emergency airdrop. Nothing special there. The carpet bomber, like, it's just a stealth bomber, but, like, I feel like for a 10 kill streak, the stealth bomber should not be a 10 kill streak. Yeah, Cold War streaks were fun if they didn't get air patrolled. They actually did work as long as they didn't get air patrolled. Which is why I have some hope next year for Treyarch, because Treyarch always seems to have some, like, good streaks. But then again, I mean, we'll see. Alright, this kind of sucks because the farm is always behind this, but since this was a mercenary stronghold, like... Oh, I get a Juggernaut. Speaking of the Jug. Also, like, if the streaks are going to be this weak, at least give me kill streak wrapping. Like, I hate to say that, like, all the streaks are weak, because, like, the non-lethals are just insane. Like, UAV, counter-UAV, advanced UAV, EMP, like, they're always going to be strong in every game that they're in. But, it's like, dude, the lethal streaks are just snooze fest. Yeah, the VTOL escort was so satisfying. For the amount that it cost, I think it was like 6,200. It did a lot of damage. I really enjoyed using the VTOL escort. That was actually probably one of my favorite ones out of the 3 flyable ones. The gunship definitely was my favorite, but like the VTOL escort, like you could do just as much damage with a gunship if you knew how to control it. Because the thing with the VTOL escort was you had to make sure you're going to dodge rockets because the rockets could one-shot it. So you had to know how to fly it. But you could definitely do some damage with the VTOL escort. I remember I used to average like 20-something kills a use once I learned how to fly it. As long as it didn't get air patrolled. Yeah, so they're going to be spawning out back here, it seems. And normally the zombies, they'll spawn at that door down there. And, like, there's so many that spawn that I could do one weapon in 10 minutes. But, unfortunately, this server put a mercenary stronghold here. Alright, we're at 90%. I gotta hop off. So if you don't know what I'm going for right now, there's something I did last year called the Grand Mastery Challenge. And what it is you get... so you have to use each mastery weapon camo. So, for example, the zombies camos, there's 4, right? So the first one you got to get 300 kills, second one you got to get 600 kills, third one 900, and then the last one 1200 for a total of 3000 kills with 37 different weapons. I believe the TAC Eradicator counts because the charm says 37. And whenever you get this done, you get a special charm. There should be a calling card and an emblem, and we'll see if there's anything else. I know the devs said in an interview that they wanted to have a special camo for going for that, but they didn't have enough time to add it, but something tells me they might add one later down the road, so that's why I'm doing this. And then they have it for multiplayer as well, but I'm going to do that later in the year when maybe the lobbies will be less ACR Rival 9 only. Because, you know, ranked play will be out and stuff. Yeah, if you guys need any class setups for the game, feel free to ask me. I can share some of those with you guys. Whatever you need. I look like... there's a heart in front of the name. Is that Neil Perry from Dexter? I don't know the actor, but I do know the show. That's actually one of my favorite shows. I don't know why YouTube has a heart in front of that. I think it's so I can, like, make reactions to chat or something. Making my own with detailed stats. We actually have access to. Yeah, they don't have everything, though. Like, I wish I could see idle sway, firing aim stability, things like that, because those are important stats. Because idle sway is always active while you're shooting. So I would really like it if they could add that. So I try to make really balanced builds, and I can't see, like, everything. Do you know the guy I'm talking about? No, because I don't know the actor. I would have my face cam on, but for whatever reason, my thing isn't working, and my hair's a mess anyways, so I need to get it cut. Cowlicks everywhere. Well, no, I still like to see the number, just because, like, I want to know how much each attachment cuts down, so I can pick the best attachment in that scenario. Like, it's not so much about, like, this feels good. I just want to see the number, so I just know like how much a gun has by default, how much each attachment, because some of them, just seeing the 2 bars or 1 bar saying it's improving, like we don't know if it's actually better than one of the other attachments, for example. So that's why I just want to see it. But I do get what you're saying. I just want to know if an attachment's really worth using. It's hard to measure with just looking, because it's kind of random in the way it goes. Oh, okay. I don't have a clear image in my head, but I do remember, like, the ice truck killer, like, him confronting someone that wasn't his brother. I'll have to look it up. But I feel like I kind of remember. What guns are you liking in the game right now, VT? I might actually try streaming multiplayer at some point, but we'll see when. Because, I'm not going to lie, the multiplayer in this game makes me want to go to a psych ward sometimes, just because it's just so... Like, the way people play this multiplayer is, like, worse than last year. Like, everyone used to say, oh, MW2 is made for the campers. No, I've never seen people camp this hard in a Call of Duty game. This game is slower paced than last year. At least in my lobbies. Bass B is your go-to. Kimbo Swarm are fun as well. Yeah, I like the Bass B a lot. I've been liking the TAC Eradicator lately. A lot of my friends say they don't like it, but I actually kind of like the TAC Eradicator. It's just, once you learn the recoil on that gun, you can beam really hard with it, because it doesn't really have much horizontal. I need speed cola. I'll probably do some tier 2 loot hunting if I have enough essence by the time I finish these 2 guns, because the first one's almost done. I have like 500 on that. Probably do like some infested strongholds, try to get some loot. Alright, I have to hop out of here. Hope these zombies, yeah, they let me out. Thank you. Jacob's back, baby. What's good? How you doing? I want to say it's Sakala Bolsita? I'm really bad with names, so pardon me. Chillin', man, missing your content. Hey, I apologize for that, man. It's just like, I don't have my editing software anymore, because they raised the price on me, and I'm not gonna lie, I just haven't really been playing too much multiplayer. Like, I think I have like 3 days played on it, which mostly was just me getting the camo done. And yeah, I don't know, I haven't really been enjoying the multiplayer. Oh, these are dogs of death, always killing. Yeah, they raised the price on me to like $60 a month, I think, which is just absurd. It was like, I think last year, oh, I didn't want to get that. I think last year was like $40 a month. Started GoFundMe? Nah, I wouldn't do it. Because, like, here's the thing. If I just decide, like, I'm not enjoying it, like, I'm not gonna, you know, I don't want people's money to just, like, not do it. It's not fair. I actually enjoyed, like, Modern Warfare 2, I didn't care for, like, a lot of the design choices they made, but it wasn't bad. I wouldn't go back to it, though. I usually don't ever go back to a COD once it's over. Yo, what's good, Javi? How you doing, man? Alright, we're down. I could hop on this for a little bit. But whenever, like, this game was in beta, I was thinking of, like, video ideas, you know, like, I was kind of ready to make some content. Like, I was thinking it's probably gonna be a good game to do, and then, like, full build comes out, and like I said, my main problems with the game, I don't think they're gonna get fixed, so just based off of history. Like, the main problems are enough for me to think, like, dude, this game's dry for me. I do like the zombies, though. But like I said, like, I mean, sitting here, like, farming this contract all day for kills, like, kind of boring, you know? Like, but I'm just turning off my brain because I want to get it done. And I'm just kind of just here for the ride. I'd much rather be playing it normally, doing the contracts and stuff, but, hey. Gotta get zombie kills somehow. Dogs need to get off of me. Can't stand them. Killer dogs. Grab that. Not gonna lie, the nice thing about this zombies challenge thing is at least it's relaxing. It's not rage-inducing. After you get the zombie skin, you step away from zombies mode, kind of boring. Yeah, it can get very repetitive. This grind's been keeping me going, like, doing all the calling cards. I just like doing that kind of stuff, like completionist type stuff, but I kind of want to get... I don't know. I'll see what I'm going to do afterwards. I might go for the MW2 Mastery Camo and Zombies as well. Just give me something to do. Because some of the MW2 guns are actually not that bad in multiplayer. They just have insane visual recoil. Favorite pistol for multiplayer? Probably the Core 45 or the Renetti. I think those are really good in this game. The tier is just kind of like... there. It's interesting. And these are okay. Akimbo, I guess, but single, like, they take 7 shots to kill. I do not want that insta-kill because the Hellhound's gonna kill them. I feel like the majority of players aren't gonna go for these calling cards except for, like, a few of their favorite guns, you know? So, like, they're just kind of there for most people, but people like me are a sucker for, like, oh, there's a challenge I can do and get some sort of reward. Even if the reward's crap, I could still go for that reward, and I'm gonna do it, so... Last year I went for the Grand Mastery Challenge on MW2, did the 4,000 kills with launchers, and I was like, oh, my brain was fried after that. And then the 1,000 kills with the riot shield and the knife. Ooh. Skill-based matchmaking doesn't bother you when playing MW2 and MW3. So, skill-based matchmaking, my opinion on it has basically been the same ever since it's been introduced. I don't care about playing against other people with my skill level. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. The only thing I hate is whenever ranked play isn't out, pubs is not pubs. Because all the people who love competitive are playing pubs. And since those guys are generally the highest skilled players in the game, I'm playing against them all the time, and they only use the MCW and Rival 9 because that's what the pros use. So if I want to use a different gun, good luck. You know what I mean? Like, and then on top of that, they tend to play a little bit more passive. They check every angle. Like, it just doesn't feel like pubs. But once ranked play comes out, I don't really notice skill-based matchmaking all that much. Yeah, the WSP Akimbo, like this one, the Stinger, it has like half the fire rate when it's Akimbo, but it doesn't even tell you that. Which is why I think it's bad. Like, I mean, it's okay, like, I guess, but... Yeah, the Renetti Akimbo Burst is very good. I don't really care for the SMG mod because it's kind of erratic with the recoil, and the damage isn't really the greatest, but... The Core 45 Akimbo is pretty good. It can be kind of... I don't know, it can be kind of like a slot machine sometimes, whether or not you're going to get the kill, especially if you're on higher ping, but... It's solid. Still an issue for you in Cold War? Dropping the nuke, facing Opt against Prime ever since? Yeah, it's definitely like that. But it also depends. Like, it depends on how you perform, your overall stat. There's just so much in it. Like, I don't even like to get into it because no one really knows. And eventually they're going to talk about it. Maybe they might reduce it a little bit. I don't know, but... The thing that sucks is it depends on where you stand as a player. Like, this is the last thing I'll say about it. It just depends on where you stand as a player, right? Like... If you're above average, you're probably going to have the worst experience out of everybody. If you're average, you're probably going to have an okay experience. If you're below average, you're going to have a good experience. If you're the highest skilled players, like, you can hit, like, the top percentage in ranked play, and whenever you play public matches and stuff, you're not going to have an issue with skill-based matchmaking. You're just going to notice, like, the meta, but you're still going to be able to hang and drop streaks and still compete and all that kind of stuff, but... It really just depends on you as a player, and that's the problem. I feel like it affects those people who are above average, but still have a lot to master, and that's when, if they have a really good match, they're just going to be put against the top of the top, and then they have a bad match again, then they're put down again, and then it's just, your experience is like a roller coaster, which is just kind of dumb. It doesn't help you to actually, like... improve either, because you don't learn anything. Have I shot IRL? I've shot a shotgun, Magnum. I used to have a Remington 870. I gave it to my great uncle. He wanted it. And then a couple like bolt action rifles. Nothing too crazy though. Few like 9mm. Yeah, you don't really get it. That's the thing either, is you just don't get a choice but to use top tier weapons. It just gets boring. It's not pubs anymore, you know? Alright, this thing is almost done, so I'm just gonna finish this contract out because this gun, like, I had like 500 some kills, I think, on it going into this match, so we'll go to tier 2 and we'll do some, maybe some, like, infested strongholds with it or something. Try to get some more Aether tools and stuff. Like, good ones. Still have 13 minutes, so... I hope my game doesn't crash upon finishing this contract, because last night my game crashed when I finished Outlast, so... If that happens, I'm going to lose all my stuff, and I'm going to be, mentally drained. Thanks, Treyarch. God, the aim assist in zombies is so strong. Yeah, that's why I get an uncommon Aether tool. Boring. Alright, let's see. Is there anything good? Alright, so we could do that Outlast. There's a bunch of infested strongholds over there. We'll go over here, Aether Nest, Infested Stronghold, then go to the Infested Stronghold here and there. We'll try that. We'll see if we can get anything good. And I'll go take this boat. So the only thing I don't like about the zombies in this game, really, is just how much running I have to do in order to go do stuff. Honestly, probably shouldn't even worry about these zombies, but whatevs. Where's the exfils? Alright, we can hit up this one and pop off, I guess. Afterwards. Why is this going so slow?
Commander, remember those HVT samples you wanted to report on? Well, they are, they're twitching. I think they are responding to pulses of atmospheric energy. Dobbs' drones are reporting anomalies, too. Can only mean one thing. Strike team, unless you plan on storm chasing, you better start thinking about exfil.
Oh yeah, I don't have a pack-a-punch yet. I'm dumb for that one. Gun do I even move faster with? I feel like akimbo weapons I move slow in this game. So much running. Alright, now let's hit up this Aether Nest. Then we'll hit up the other one. Swig of water. When is it? 11:30. I hate those stupid nest crawler things. So annoying. Alright. I think this might disappear if I take it, so I'm just going to go on foot to this one, then we'll use it to rotate to the other ones. There it goes, my frame rate down to like 60s. It's been running so bad ever since this new update. Oh, great. Aim assist has me trapped. Because I couldn't turn my stick. Where'd they go? That's a mimic right there. I think there should be still one more mimic here. So all the windows are blocked? Nice. Nice. Well then, I probably don't want to spawn too many zombies, like I normally do, because I'm gonna get trapped if there's no exit. But, then again, if I'm quick... Aim assist, stop. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Freaking aim assist! It's too sticky! I wonder if there's a way to, like, actually turn off the zombies' aim assist, so it's just, like, multiplayer, because, dude, like, when you have Deadshot on, ugh, can't turn. It's like aimbot. Alright, should be like one more, two more. There we go. Alright, decent. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that spawned down here. Why'd that spawn there? Alright, there was... Where was it? Was it on this hill? Yeah, it is. I hate that these things always spawn in late whenever I get here, because I'm always confused. I remember there was a bug at one point where they wouldn't spawn at all. Alright, let's destroy all those. And let's go outside. We have 2 minutes left. That's a mimic. He's not dead yet, huh? Alright. All the zombies have been spawned now. Take them out. Let's see, blue Aether Tool. I will take that. Oh, don't need that. Another Pack-a-Punch Crystal. Get rid of that. Actually, let me put that on. And I think that should be all the loot on this one. What do you drop? Speed Cola? We'll stow that for next game. Oh, I can equip that, actually. One more there, and then we'll go exfil. And then we should finish this gun at the exfil station, without a doubt. And if we don't, I would be shocked. And I know the Sidewinder's almost done, too, because I was using it yesterday. Okay. Okay, Amos is just gonna completely stick. Can't move. Something down here still somewhere. Ah, it's in the other room. See it. Anything? Ooh, okay. Alright. Go down to that exfil over there. Is there anything to rotate with? Vehicles. Maybe run to that redeploy. Probably the fastest option here. There's an ATV here I'll grab. Oh, those dudes are farming the exfil down there, I guess. It's not what I wanted, because I wanted to be able to get more kills with this thing, so that way I could finish it off, and yeah, move on to the next gun, but probably get no kills, because Treyarch said they increased the number of zombies, but it's nothing like it used to be. It's only for the first wave. Means this isn't going to be the first wave. Can't even see, just see a name tag. I wonder if I'd be the one to pop it. I wonder if more would spawn, because I haven't done an exfil yet this game.
Loading.
I'll stand here and find out. Let's find out. If it respawns anytime soon. Definitely have to hit it before that reaches here, though. Doesn't look like a lot of zombies spawn.
Reloading.
Guess I'm not getting this gun done, and watch, it'll be like 1 kill. Wait, I ranked up. That might be the challenge complete. It was. Let's go.
Switching max. Have visual on LZ. Keep it clear. LZ is hot. Move it, or your
You get so much XP for these challenges, so I'm just like speed running this prestige. I feel like that one's going to be the final exfil, and these guys are going to have to run all the way through it. Oh, I forgot. I should equip that jug. Whatever. It's not like I'm gonna use it anyways. Alright, Sidewinder. How many more kills do I need with this thing? Yo, what's good? Musashi, what's good, bro? $588 out of 900. Alright, bet. That's almost done. So we have 1, 2, all these done. SMGs. What do you get rid of here? Wait, what perks do I have? Just PhD and that. Alright, we'll equip. This menu system. Alright. That. Equip that. Destroy Elemental Pop. I hate that perk anyways while I'm doing these challenges. Destroy Dead Wire as well. We'll equip Napalm Burst. 1. How many more do I have? Can I craft anything? Alright. Wiser guy in my party. Like, I have Phil enabled, sir, for a reason. Don't matchmake me like that. Okay, Treyarch? Don't. Please. Like that was on for Sunday. Oh, God. What's good, Kimbos? I'm doing alright. Just, you know, this multiplayer is kind of, my favorite.
Watch for deadbolt
Kind of put me to sleep.
We're all on the same team.
My lobbies are boring. No, I don't have editing software anymore. I didn't renew my subscription because I kind of figured this game wasn't going to be a COD that I'm, like, loving. Yeah, you have to buy MW3 to play this. Of course. Let's go up there. Might be the good contract, unless they're going for it. They are probably going for it. Alright. Change of plans. Could do one of these. Yeah, you have to buy MW3 to play zombies. Put some time in the ground war, so at the... Get the first MGB. I played one match of ground war, like, on launch, and I got an MGB the first game on, and I was like, interesting. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't really enjoy ground war on this game. I think it's kind of boring. The weapon balance is horrible for ground war. Yeah, they're gonna... I mean, that's just how Call of Duty operates. Every year, if you want to play, the new game, you gotta buy the new one. And Modern Warfare 2 is gonna be left in the dust now, because the new one's out. It's just how they operate. It always used to be like that, but with Warzone now, they really want you to level up your guns in the newest game. Going in 6v6 though? Nice. I have a few across all the modes, but I don't know. I don't really care to chase for them. I find it boring nowadays. Nukes don't really do anything for me anymore. They really haven't since, like, I don't even know. Last game, nukes was my focus, probably like Ghosts. Long time ago. You went for the most expensive one? Like, you mean like the Vault Edition of MW2? Can mag dump snipers, but because 150 health. Yeah, it's like at the long ranges, there's nothing that counters the snipers, unless if you also use a sniper, which is like, bruh. Like, oh, you want to use overpressured rounds? Too bad. Marksman gloves plus all the flinch-resisting attachments in the game just makes snipers have the same flinch as like a assault rifle. Last time you played, you were in a good spot, died on 20-something sniper. Can't get away from. Yeah, like, you're just not going to be able to do anything. Even in, like, 10v10 and 12v12, like, it's the same story. Like, you see a sniper, a good sniper in a lobby, dude, like, psh, you're just going to get joked the entire time. They got an instant time to kill where you have to stay on target for 273 plus milliseconds on average. Oh, he was actually flinching. So, thing is, like, flinch stacks. So, like, if you missed, like, one shot, he might have gotten reset in time where he could kill you. That happens to me. Like, if I miss one shot due to recoil or something, then he's just gonna... His flinch is gonna reset, basically, and... Yeah. Just chalk. That's one of the main reasons I'm not really enjoying this game as well as the snipers, like, just, like, the weapon balance. I don't even want to call it the snipers, I just want to call it the weapon balance. Like, I think every gun kills in the same time to kill. Like, SMGs are like 280 milliseconds. Assault rifle average is like 300 milliseconds. Ooh, 20 millisecond difference with an SMG. Very, very, rewarding to use an SMG against an assault rifle up close. Totally not. LMG time to kill, basically same as assault rifle, but with more recoil. So why would you ever use them, man? They're way slower. They don't even hit harder. Marksman rifles are actually probably some of the best guns in the game if you just sit back, which this game rewards heavily anyways because of the higher time to kill. People are not moving around because, I don't know, they like to hold hands in this game. Yeah, I mean, you could try overpressured, but like I said, most of them are going to be using marksman gloves anyways and stuff, so it's kind of redundant. I still use overpressured in a sniper lobby just because it sometimes helps if you're not missing any shots at all, but like, or if they're not using flinch resistance attachments for whatever reason, but it doesn't really work all that much. I think what they should do is they need to make it so overpressured counters like flinch resistance somewhat. Like, not like, I'm not saying like, I'm saying whenever they like make a combination of flinch resistance. So like if they're using marksman gloves with flinch resistance attachments, then it should cancel out maybe the attachment and just give you the effects of marksman gloves. There needs to be a counterplay. Oh yeah, there's some weird attachments in this game. Like tracer rounds, pretty useless. I don't know why anyone would ever use them. Just giving away your position. Some of the attachments, they state what they do, but you have to check the advanced stats every single time, because a lot of the times the actual pros and cons are not accurate at all. Which is really weird. Always check the advanced stats. You get so much XP doing this. Not really super worried about MGB at the moment either. Just want to keep learning, but yeah, they're still fun for me, I think, because they're scarce enough. Yeah, I mean, if you don't, like, get them all the time, like, I guess then, like, it's kind of fun to go for them, or, like, if you've never really been one to go for nukes in the past, and you just start going for them in recent CODs, or whatever it may be, like, I don't understand how people still, like, if they've been going for nukes since, like, the original Modern Warfare 2, how it's still, like, the most fun thing for them to do on the planet. I don't know. It's not me, like, I I haven't went for nukes, like, as my main, like, this is what I do on COD since, like, Ghosts, because there were specialists in that game. And in Modern Warfare 2019, I prefer to just die and get my streaks over and over again. And since we haven't really had kill streak wrapping since, like, Black Ops 4, that's pretty much what I do. I just like chasing kills at this point, because, I don't know, I just have way more fun. You miss out on so many kills if you go for nukes without kill streak wrapping, because you don't get more streaks. But then again, in this game, the streaks kind of suck, so that's why I'm kind of bored of this multiplayer, because the streaks, other than the gunship and the swarm, are pretty bad. And the non-lethals, of course. Non-lethals will always be overpowered, but got better and more consistent with it. That's good. That's good. That's what you want to see. Especially now. If you're playing against, like, primetime sweats and you're doing really well, then whenever, like, ranked play comes out and they move over there, like, you'll be doing even better whenever that happens. Maybe the game will be more fun whenever that happens, because I'm pretty much playing against nothing but, like, last year's Iridescent and Crimson top 250 all the time in my lobbies. And then again, like, at the same time, like, I mean, I know I can't complain because I'm literally a last year iridescent as well, but I just don't like it because I gotta use an MCW or Rival 9 or something else that's meta, like, every game. I want to go for the weapon mastery challenges, but I can't do that yet because I'll get punished. Use a SAM turret to get rid of counter UAV. I feel like I'd rather just shoot it down. I feel like it's kind of wasting the streak because counter UAV is so weak anyways. But if it kills people out of that heli, then that's kind of broken. That's a good thing, actually. It's targeting that heli. It'd actually be worth running for that alone. I feel like this game is definitely going to get better over time, and my opinion's going to change on it later down the road, but right now, like, I'm just bored of multiplayer. Like, last year with Modern Warfare 2, like, the streaks were fun. The gameplay, you know, like, I think this game has better gameplay than Modern Warfare 2, but the streaks alone in Modern Warfare 2 were so damaging that, for me at least, in my opinion, they were damaging. I know some of my friends disagree, but they did enough damage for me to enjoy the game year-round. Do I think the streaks will get buffed on this game? No. I don't think the streaks will get buffed on this game. Which is the only thing that kind of bothers me. Because at this point, the only streaks I run nowadays are Gunship, EMP, and Swarm, or Advanced UAV, EMP, and Swarm, or Stealth Bomber, you know, like, trade out one of those for a Stealth Bomber. And I'm not gonna lie, having to go on a 15 kill streak every single game just to get streaks that, you know, will get some kills, kind of lame. If they bring back kill streak wrapping, I will run, like, I think, and if they give the low streaks a buff, oh, it'd be so much fun to just, like, wrap low streaks all game, like, just run around, gun stuff, get your low streaks, call them in, just keep earning them over and over again. That'd be so much fun. Like, the old days on Black Ops 2, I remember you used to run, like, UAV, counter UAV, lightning strikes sometimes in Ground War, and that setup was so fun. You get your lightning strikes so fast all the time, and, like, just constantly having UAV and counter UAV, you got so much score. Like, it was fun, you know? Like, but you can't do that anymore. It's interesting, though, it does that. Main reason Sam turn Ground War is not for sure is counter, can't see it. Oh, it takes point. Oh, it does give you points. It didn't give you points in the beta. That's why I was thinking it was kind of, you know, not that good. That's good to know. It gives you points. Yo, what's up, Pete? How you doing, man? Love my videos. Made you a better player, no doubt. I appreciate that, Pete. I appreciate that a lot. But I'm not gonna lie, Pete. This year for me, kind of chalk. I like zombies. The multiplayer has potential, but my problems with the multiplayer are just not gonna get fixed, and because it's kill streak related. So, yeah, I'm kind of bored of this multiplayer already. I'm kind of checked out. I'll still play it, don't get me wrong, because like I just like playing with my friends, but dude, I get so bored. I can only play like 8 games max every other day, if even. That's why I haven't been uploading. Also, my subscription ran out for Adobe, and they rose the price by 20 bucks a month, which is just insane. I know there's probably some good free editing softwares, but I don't know if I want to learn a new software. I really liked Adobe. I was really comfortable with it. It took a long time to learn because it's not the most intuitive program, but there's so much you can do with it. And I think Adobe is like the best video editing software you can possibly use. But it's just so expensive, and yeah. Almost done with this gun too, so we'll exfil here shortly. This one actually went by pretty quick. This must be a pretty good outlast to farm. Some of them are good, some of them are really bad. UAV shot down, people jump out, big halo. Sam shoots it, multiplayer. That's pretty interesting, yeah. I actually, if I play Ground War again, I'll actually probably try that out, but I'm not gonna lie, Ground War is gonna need some weapon balancing changes for me to go back into that playlist, because, whew. In the beta, I knew it was kind of gonna be a problem, but now that the full game's out, and it seems like they're actively touching every single weapon class except the snipers and marksman rifles. Yeah, can't stack streaks for everything. Yeah, the skill-based matchmaking. I don't think there's actual AI in the multiplayer, like a lot of people are thinking. But the team balancing algorithm for solo is brutal, especially with all the, you know, the matchmaking going on there, so yeah, I don't even like to talk about the matchmaking at this point anymore, though, because, like, it's been in COD since MW 2019, and at this point, like, if it was my biggest issue, I would just move on from COD, because, like, you know what I mean, like, if you can't, it's one thing you can't change unless you exploit the system, and I have no fun from exploiting the system, because then the people I play against are just, they don't know what's going on, and there's no challenge, and I just don't find that fun. But it also gets super repetitive to play against the same players every single day. Just literally what I play. Like, I would think, like, they, you know how they said this is the most played COD since, what, 2019 for player retention over the holiday season? Bro, that statement has me thinking that it's, like, what do you mean? This game has like 10 players on it because I only run into the same 10 people every day. Yeah, this game isn't about real competition unless you go into ranked play. And even then, like, if you go in solo, you're just going to be playing against stacks in the higher ranks, so you kind of got to go in there with a stack, you know what I mean? Yeah, it kind of is beating a dead horse, but at the same time, like, I do think this game is kind of worse than ever. I don't know. It just feels that way. Like, something about this game, it might just be that the weapon balance is just really bad, because I don't even want to say the weapon balance, because every gun basically has, like, the same time to kill, right? So it's more the class balance. Like, SMGs should not be killing the same time as assault rifles. Same thing with LMGs. Same thing with this and that. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's no variety, Pete, at all. Zero variety. Yeah, pubs is just really a snooze fest right now, in my opinion. It's not pubs. Got to use an MCW or Rival 9 and call it a day, or else you're just gonna be miserable. And it's the MCW, like, there's guns that kill faster, but who cares about time to kill by 30 milliseconds when the gun doesn't miss? You know what I mean? Zero recoil. Consistency over anything. Gunfight and Search. I haven't played Gunfight since 2019, or maybe a little bit of Cold War. Search, I just hate search pubs because everyone always uses like shotguns and snipers all game. Like, there's no gunfights. But yeah, the Bass B is a really good gun. But I still think the ACR is better because just no recoil. Having a blast playing Fortnite and Lego Star Wars. I was actually enjoying some Fort whenever OG was out. I was playing the Zero builds. I would play builds, but my problem is like Fortnite's been out for so long now that like the skill gap is just insane to like, it's so brutal to go play that game if you like don't play the game like often. And the last time I played builds was probably like 2 years ago, if even not longer than that. So like, I just wouldn't have fun because I still have like a 3, 4, 5 KD or something on that game, even like in builds, and it just puts me in with like people who have been grinding all the time. Gotta get going, man. Great talking to you. Let me know if you ever want to run some zombies or multi sometime, or eventually, man. Yeah, I'll let you know. I don't know. I just, like I said, I just haven't really been playing much. Just zombies, really, and I just been playing solo because it's easiest to grind out these calling cards solo. Gunfight's your favorite mode? Stats were unbelievable with like top 0 point. Damn. We were grinding the gunfight back then. Is it like KD score? Like, how did it track the things back then? For 2,000 matches? Damn. I was ranked globally high on 2019 for kills, score, and I think overall ground war score per minute, but I don't remember exactly. Oh, win rate, score, and KD? Got it. Yeah, 2019 was just such a fun game. Your most played COD? Yeah, 2019 was my most played COD since BO2. I think I had 40 days played on that game. Like, that was also COVID, though. So, I don't think I'll ever hit that again. This game, if they don't make any changes, I'll be lucky to see, like, 12. In multiplayer. Zombies, I could probably hit 12. There's just a lot of grinding to do in zombies, and I'm just a sucker for grinds. But multiplayer, if the gameplay loop isn't, like, all that, then, eh. We love aimbot, aim assist, and zombies. Yes, we do. I don't really think the meta was trash in 2019. I feel like there was so much variety in that game, honestly, because, like, yeah, the M4 was good, the MP5 was good, the Growl was good, but, like, you could still use, like, an AK-47 or the Scar 17 or the Uzi. There were so many different guns that, like, could still compete, and you didn't really feel like you were being punished using, at least. I feel like the LMGs in that game were kind of weak because the recoil on them was so, like, floaty, but... Oh, too easy for campers, get one-shots, gotcha, yeah. That game definitely helped. I mean, I don't know, I feel like that game, it was campy, but, like, it wasn't as campy as, like... I feel like this game is the campiest COD I've ever played. Like, people in this game do not move. Every lobby is ghost and dead silence footsteps, and they're just not moving whatsoever. Like, they're just... And their ghost is still active because it's so unforgiving. I mean, it's so forgiving. Like, you just have to, like, inch, and you're still ghosted. As long as you're strafing in a window, you'll be ghosted the entire time. Like, just wiggling. You don't have to, like, move much. So, ghost in this game, like, you don't even need the assassin vest because it's so strong. and nobody moves with Ghost and Daddy. Like, the whole argument last year with Modern Warfare 2 is, oh, this game's so campy because our footsteps are too loud, and then they give us silent footsteps and nobody moves still. Interesting. It's almost like that's not the problem, then. Yeah, the maps last year, I mean, I didn't hate the maps last year, but with the way the spawns were, like, if you moved around, you're probably going to have someone spawn in your back, so it was just safer to not move. And it's kind of the same way this year, too, which is why I feel like no one's moving, because the spawns are so unpredictable if you start moving around the map, because you're just constantly applying pressure and they just move. There's no, like, sense of control, which gives people just, like, why would I move? I'm safe here. No one camped on shoot house? I feel like people sat top office, though, a lot. I think I got all the pistols done. Should I do a sniper as well now, or... Maybe I'll do the Riveter on top of this. I don't want to do 2 subs. I feel like Shoot House played better in 2019 than last year's game. Yeah, I don't know why they nerfed the movement in Fortnite. That was really weird. I saw so many people upset about that, and I can definitely understand why they would be upset about that. I honestly don't know what's going through these developers' brains anymore. Like, I really don't. I honestly couldn't tell you, Pete. They always change things that nobody complains about. I don't know if they're doing it for the sake of change, but... I feel like the reason Fortnite, like, lost a lot of its player base before OG is simply because the game was a casual game at the beginning, and it was very... The game was very, like... casual, right? Like, everyone used it as, like, old school Call of Duty, where it was, like, this place where they could go play with their friends, talk about random stuff, have some fun, all that kind of stuff. And of course, you know, like, people like us who enjoy getting better at games really took it overboard when Playground and Creative Mode came out, and the skill gap just got too big, and at the point where pubs was no longer pubs, and that's why the game fell off, in my opinion. Like, I think the game got too sweaty for its own good, and they kept adding all these things instead of just, you know, in my opinion, like, the building was never meant to be the way it is now, but it was just too far in to change anything. Changing for the sake of change? Yeah, they do that a lot. Hiring diversity over talent? I mean, I think it's definitely healthy to have diversity in the workplace, though, but at the same time, like, I feel like it's really who calls the shots is the problem. Like, the people who call the shots, they're the ones making the poor decisions. Yeah, Fortnite definitely didn't fall off. Like, it didn't fall off. That's what I mean. Like, fall off as in, like, the game died, but the game lost a lot of players. Like, it's still healthy, don't get me wrong. Like, but it definitely lost a lot of people because of the skill gap. Like, people just couldn't stand a chance anymore. And then adding skill-based matchmaking, they got bots in the game and all that kind of stuff, and no one wants to play against AIs, like, in a multiplayer game. You got nukes in this game yet? Yeah, I have probably about 30 or so. I don't know, I don't really grind for them. I usually just try to die and get my streaks again, unless I'm on like a big streak, then I'll go for the nuke. Like if I'm over like a 20 something, then I'll try to go for it, but once I get my high streak, I usually just try to die so I can get more. If we had wrapping streaks, I would definitely go for them more. No, they're destroying my ACV already. Hey, chill, bro. I just want to stop and do that real quick. Something around there. Well, it's definitely difficult. It just depends. Like, I play with my other... Like, a lot of my friends are, like, other 4 or 5 KD players. So, like, we're just wrapping advanced off each other. Like, so it's going to be easier if you can do that. Oh, you drop nukes consistently? Because I noticed I died because of bad positioning because opponents spawned somewhere I didn't expect. The advanced UAV, brother. Once we get an advanced UAV, and I know my friends are going to get theirs, that's what it is. Yeah, we literally just farm advanced UAVs. If it's a ghost lobby, it's harder because they can spawn in. You know how it sweeps on ghost, right? So, like, it's definitely harder to nuke a full ghost lobby than it is, like, if they're not running ghost, but... I mean, I have some nukes solo. I don't even run advanced when I play solo, so I just kind of play positioning. But I'm not going to lie, like, the only thing, Pete, like, is in this game, I kind of play like a weenie because the hand-holding is insane on this game. Like, people do not want to move away from each other, so I just stick with my team, too, and I'll kind of bait my teammates a little bit. So I just kind of play back because if my team's not going to push up, I don't push up. Because then I'll just get overwhelmed. Because I also play a lot of 12v12 and 10v10, so... That's mainly the mode I play. But it's always been that way in COD. I've always been a 9v9 player in the old CODs. I like chaos. I like a lot of kills, you know? I like just constantly having action. How y'all don't be stepping on each other's toes or taking each other's kills? We do sometimes. I mean, it honestly just depends on the lobby. Like, if people aren't leaving, then we can watch different spawn points or spawn areas for traffic. And we'll set up, we'll, like, post up and try to, like, watch over those areas. But it's definitely harder in, like, Hardpoint because the spawns are so erratic in Hardpoint and they're really bad and people just spawn your back. But in Domination, it's really easy because Dom spawns are much better than Hardpoint spawns. Like, this game, they need to overhaul the hardpoint spawns. It's not like Treyarch with Cold War, or spawns are just horrible in there. But there's a lot of, like, split spawns, which, when the enemy spawns split, someone's waiting for that split spawn because we can control the spawns by pushing in, and then causing a split flip, and then that teammate will get more traffic over there, and then they can get their streaks off that. Multiplayer, like, arena shooters, multiplayers, like Halo, Call of Duty, like, all those games are just about spawn knowledge. You have to be able to, because that's how you predict the map traffic. And also, Pete, you have to remember, I'm on controller, man. I got that aim assist, so... I think you play keyboard and mouse, right? So, aim assist gives me consistency, because... it's not me 100% of the time doing the input, you know what I mean? I will never go back to keyboard and mouse for Call of Duty for that reason. I did in 2019. I was like, I didn't play controller for a while. I was like on my KBM grind because I loved Counter-Strike at the time, like all the way from like 2013 up to like 2019. I was like so into Counter-Strike. Played Call of Duty, went up against some really good controller players, couldn't stand a chance. Even being, like, in the higher ranks in CS and, you know, those kind of games. Like, I was a Supreme in CS. And, nope, couldn't stand a chance against good controller players. So I plugged in my controller again. Never turned back since. Although, I do sometimes play zombies on mouse and keyboard because it's definitely easier on my hands. Like, I feel like controller kind of cramps my hands sometimes if I hold it too long. There's a... I won't get anything good out of here, but, you know, it's worth doing. Is there any outlasts, by the way? No outlast? Wonder bar. Alright, I'm missing one. Is that it? Alright, no, I'm still missing some. Alright, let's check. Finding these things is like the bane of my existence. I'm so bad at it. I always walk right by them. Probably already did like twice. I probably looked at it twice. Oh, there's so many zombies here. I like this. I like this. Stick to reload. Ah, the farm. Don't care about that insta-kill. I'm already killing fast. Alright, it's not on this layer. Ah, you sneaky little one. Oh, wasn't the last one? Alright, what about here? There we go. That's how you do it. Whatever, I'll grab it. Not like there's gonna be a dog here anyways. We'll farm my kills. I always just carry self-revives too until like I get something better that I want to exfil with. No reason not to carry them. They're broken anyways when you're solo. Alright. Outlast. Spawn yet? We gotta go up here, because that's going to be where all the good contracts are going to be anyways, so... There needs to be more mobility in zombies, man. Like, it's just like... One, I don't want to drive. Like, who wants to drive in zombies? Like, anybody? Like, I can't be the only one who's like this. Like, who wants to drive in zombies? That guy's going to go for that vehicle 100%, so I'm just going to go for this ATV. And I don't want to run all the way over there. Like, can we get more redeploy towers? It would be very nice. Just make, like, so we can just hop from redeploy tower to redeploy tower anywhere on the map on zombies. Like, it would just be so nice, you know? Because we're only here for 45 minutes before we are kicked out of the game, basically. Treyarch says, leave or die. It's good, malicious intent. How you been, man? You enjoying the game? You probably play 12v12, I'm assuming, this year? Ah, yes, tier 2. Will I be able to go up this hill? No, I will not. Ah, you're good. I don't know if you heard what I said, Pete, about aim assist, though. You know, I'm not gonna lie, malicious intent. I feel like, oh, I was looking off screen. I just went into the water. I feel like 12v12. I find the same players every game too. Like my experience in 12v12 is no different from 6v6. Really hope you can put some kind of nuke video for MW3. I need a guide for it. Man, if I still had editing software, I probably would, but I mean, I don't know if I would, because like I really gotta. If for me to like grind content in this game, I'm gonna have to actually enjoy the multiplayer. Like last year, like I didn't upload during Vanguard, didn't really upload during Cold War. I uploaded a lot during 2019. I really liked 2019. Cold War I liked, but really only to play with people. Vanguard, we won't talk about Vanguard. And then what's the other one? Modern Warfare 2, I actually enjoyed because I thought the streaks were fun. Even though the core gameplay had a lot of issues, the streaks in that game were fun. DaVinci Resolve, I heard about it, but I don't know if I want to learn a new thing. Like, Adobe was so hard to learn because it's so counterintuitive, but there's just so much you can do with it, you know what I mean? Is that what you use, though, DaVinci Resolve? Good and easy to learn? Maybe I'll have to look into it. It's free, right? My dad was telling me about it because he's like, oh, if you don't want to pay for Adobe anymore, like there's some other free programs. Use it, yes? Okay, because I've seen your videos and you have some good editing, man. Like I give you props. Like you have some top tier editing. So keep up the good work, Pete. I'm not gonna lie, that you got some good editing going on over there. And if you're doing that with a free program, I believe you then. That's good. Can I turn this on? It's like dry humping the ground and I can't turn it on. How are you able to keep a 4 or 5 KD and with how competitive public lobbies are? Well, I always like, okay, so I hate like being this brutally honest because like it just sounds weird, but I am a top 1% player, so like it's never gonna matchmake me with other top 1% players that consistently. So the knowledge gap, the shooting, well, the mechanics, let's say this, everybody can pretty much kill everybody in my lobbies, right? Like most people are shooting on the same level. It's really just the knowledge gap. Really all it is. And aim assist. Don't forget about aim assist. Because if you are a good controller player, you can abuse aim assist so hard because you just have like this, your thumbstick control is just about when the aim assist kicks in, and then you just move so slightly, so it's basically locked. You never edited videos before YouTube? Dude, that's amazing. Your self-learning is really good. Because honestly, Pete, you could probably be like an editor, like, and make money off that, because I'm telling you, it's so good. Like, it's real clean. It looks like a professional worked on it. But yeah, Kelvin, like, it takes a lot of time to get, like, you can't just play pubs to get, like, you gotta play ranked, you gotta, like, play against other competition too to really be able to outstand the public match competition, because the knowledge, the aiming ability and the knowledge ability of competitive players versus public match players are two different things. And most of like the top pub players only play pubs, so you learn so much more from competitive. Like a lot of the guys in top pubs, like they will just sit there and blame the enemy team the entire time for why they died. Like, oh, this guy's camping, this guy's doing this guy's doing that. Like, it's never, maybe they put themselves in a bad spot, or maybe they shouldn't just blindly push a spawn where 10 enemies are spawning. You know what I mean? Like, it's, they don't notice things that are going to make them be able to stay alive longer and go on those, like, longer streaks. But I've also been sweating for streaks in COD since, like, I've started playing COD, because that's what made me fall in love with COD. So, like, for me, like, I've been perfecting the streaker craft for, I don't know, like, since 2007. How many years is that? 16 years ago? I got 16 years of experience. And about 10, maybe 10,500 hours of playtime in those 16 years, so... of just Call of Duty. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really play much other than COD, not, like, in the last however many years, like... But that's a... It's not because I don't like other games, it's just... I just have some focusing problems, so COD's, like, the only thing that keeps my ADHD in check, I guess. I'm getting treated for ADHD, though, so maybe I'll be able to start playing other things again once that's fixed, but... Yeah, Pete, no, your stuff is really good, man. And that is one thing about COD that I hate to say, but, like, very good M and K players are at such a disadvantage on this game because the game, the shooting is too easy on controller. And it's not even 100% aim assist, it's also just the way the game is designed. Like, once you really get comfortable with shooting in COD to the point where, like, you're at that top level of shooting, which, honestly, like, I'd say everybody in, like, high diamond to, like, crimson and above all shoot the same. It's really just about how you make plays. Like, the aiming skill gap in COD isn't that big once you get to, like, a certain point. Blame Truth said it was good too, but thought you were just getting by. Nah, bro, like, your editing is very good. I think you got something going on over there. Like, that's gonna help you stand out over so many people who do this. No competition, but in the most polite way possible. Pretty much. I mean, like, there's still competition. Don't get me wrong. Like, whenever I do run into people who are, like, really good, like, it really just depends. Like, plus team balancing. Like, if my team is absolutely just terrible because of the way the team balancing works, like, it's very easy for the enemy players to just pound me with streaks by farming those guys, and once they get a ton of streaks up, I really can't do anything because there's too much pressure on the map and one person can't do it all, so it really just depends on the team balancing. But, like, again, I also play with other really good players, so we're having, like, advanced UAVs up all the time, so it's not really that competitive. Advanced UAVs, all that stuff just breaks the skill gap because you just know where everyone's going to be. What's up, Saugus? Look, SpongeBob, this guy's got shoes. But no, there definitely is competition. And I still run into people who are better than me, trust. Like, there's definitely people who are better than me. But they're usually the guys that play comp. Because I don't really run into a lot of pub stompers, because most of them just reverse boost now. So, like, I never actually see, like, any content creators in my lobbies, because they're all reverse boosting. So pretty much, like, the people that are getting into my lobbies are the ones that are having the swing experience, where, like, they do really good, and then they get put into super sweaty lobbies, and those are the types of players I'm going up against. They should bring back 2019 Ground War maps, these big, cluttered, no-flow maps. Yeah, there's too much verticality nowadays in Ground War. Yeah, those maps, I would like to see them bring them back. Like, why couldn't they? Like, let's have, like, Anya Palace Remastered, Sakov Boneyard, Farmland, like, bro, it'd be so much fun. Never forget how painful it was for you to solo smoke my best team of 6. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I was abusing that War Machine, though. That thing is free. Like, there's nothing you guys could do unless you place trophy systems. I'm pretty sure I was using the War Machine when I played against you guys. Any Promenade enjoyers? I mean, I did enjoy Promenade, like, once I learned how to play it, but if you got in a sniper-infested lobby on Promenade, it was just not fun. But I hate, like, Kelvin, I hate, like, explaining that because, like, I don't want people to get, like, the impression that I have an ego or that I am, like, saying that I'm the best whenever I say, like, you know what I mean? Like, that pubs, like, doesn't really, it's not the most challenging thing for me. And that's just because it comes from experience, you know, just so much time of, like, just playing the game and learning to aim better, playing, you know, against good players and stuff. because that's obviously not the case, right? Like, there's so many better players than me that play, like, competitive. They play, even there's probably some in pubs that might just live in a different region. I just don't run into them. Or maybe I do run into them, but their teammates are just selling them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like to make that image that I am someone I'm not, because I'm not that competitive of a person. So, yeah. You don't know where you rank now in COD, because somewhere in the top 15%, at least in MW3. In 2019, I was usually top 1%, but MW3 is a weird animal. Yeah, MW3 it's just not balanced, man. Like, it just, I don't know, man. This game's weird. It has a good base, but they really need to work on it. I should probably go do that, huh? Humble, that's why we love you, man. After we got smoked, you came to check you out, and you were so cool. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, you hang out with people who take things serious, like, you get competitive, you know what I mean? But, like, at the core of it, like, if I play against good people, I play against whoever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not sitting there, like, judging them and being like, oh, these guys are terrible, you know what I mean? Like, or like, these guys are this, or these guys are that. Like, I don't really care. Like, to me, this is a toy. You know what I mean? Like, gaming at the end of the day is a toy. Like, I don't like to make it anything more than that. Like, I just want to have fun. I think that's what everyone's goal should be. Unless you want to actually, like, make money off of it, then, you know, go the content creation route or go the competitive route and try to make a name for yourself. But I'm not really trying to make a name for myself at all, like, even on YouTube. Like, that was never the goal. It was more, I just want to help people, like, learn how to get better at the game, because I find kill streaks fun. Like, I wanted to teach people that what I do, anybody can do with time and practice, but so many people, like, they don't believe that. They think, like, the system is always against them, which is true until you get to a certain point. And the system, it's not really against you anymore, it's just you just need to perfect your craft and figure things out if you really want to. But again, from a casual perspective, you should never have to do that. I'll return the compliment. You're generally one of the best players I've ever seen. I enjoy picking your brain, see how to be better. I'm a sweat too, but this dude's just insane. Nah, I really appreciate that, Pete. Like, I do. Like, I know what you mean, but, like, nah, there's definitely way more insane people. I'm like a smart player, but I'm not like a mechanically insane player. Like, there's definitely people I run into that aim way better than me, and I just play smarter and I'm able to kill them, you know what I mean? Did you farm that terminal lobby yesterday? So, Saugus, that lobby, you should be so happy you left, because it was the most cancerous terminal lobby I've ever played in my life. It was so bad that I pulled out an MTZ interceptor and sat on a head glitch to get streaks, because those guys would not move. They were all holding hands, buddied up with, like, snipers and marksman rifles. So I just pulled out the MTZ interceptor with a scope and just headshot everybody. I was shooting, like, I think I've, like, I'll show you my recent games after this zombies match. We can exfil here in a little bit, and I'll show you, like, I had like a 60% headshot ratio that game. Once I pulled that gun out, it was a farm. Yeah, 12v12 yesterday was not a vibe. I had no fun. It was just nothing but one-shot weapons and campers. Which, I mean, I don't really care if people camp. Like, I'll find a way to play through it, or, like, I'll play slower myself. Like, it doesn't bother me, but that was next level. Like, they were just sitting in their spawn, not even trying to play the objective or trying to even push out. Like, it was just cringe. Shame that people abuse snipers on a beautiful map, Terminal, man. Yeah, Terminal, it's fun whenever, like, people are playing the map, but whenever they're just hiding in their spawn, ratting with, like, one-shot weapons and stuff, it's really just not fun. You got a 35 streak in war sitting in one spot gun for camos. Yeah, the marksman rifles are so underrated and people don't even realize it. Like, I hate to say that, like, they're some of the best guns in the game, but they really are. because of the one-shot headshot factor on the Enforcer and the MTZ Interceptor. Another thing is the recoil on the Interceptor is only visual. There's actually no recoil. You don't have to compensate at all. It's literally like Sledgehammer gave everybody a Cronus. But I think a lot of people compensate the gun because the recoil looks like it's actually there with the visual effect, and then they miss their shots because they're compensating for nothing. The only thing it has is like a little bit of bloom on where the shot's going to land if you're spamming it. But you can kind of mitigate that by kitting it out for firing aim stability or horizontal recoil control. And then the bloom gets cut down. But there's 0 vertical recoil, even though it says it has like 100 things. Yeah, I'll give you my class setup if you want, Saugus. You could try it out. It's got like a 2.5 times scope on it, just so like people on headies are easier to pick off. And you just kind of lay back with it and just poke. I love kitting this sub out for like all recoil control because it's just so easy to use once you do that. You can actually like map people with this. Yeah, Saugus, I find myself not playing this game that much. Like, I'm surprised I even ran into you in the lobby. I only play like once every couple days and only a couple matches. I just can't. With the way it currently is like balanced and the metas right now and... Had to dip again? Nah, you're good, Pete. No worries. Do what you gotta do, bro. Yeah, it comes to the point in Call of Duty where your knowledge will overcome any mechanics. I mean, don't get me wrong, you'll still have sometimes where a mechanical player will just be able to turn on you, or they'll just, you know, just straight gun you whenever you're rotating or whatever it is. But like, it comes to the point in COD where once you reach a certain level, your mechanics don't matter anymore, which is where a lot of keyboard and mouse players fall short, is they're so obsessed with their aim that they just don't realize that aim in Call of Duty is not really everything, because it's just so simplistic compared to other shooters. Yeah, pubs is so burger in this game, Saugus. I just, it's not pubs, man. I feel like I'm playing CDL 12v12, where we gotta sweat for hard points and domination points over nothing. No one even wants to go for streaks. No one wants to do anything. They just want to play it like it's ranked. It's an iridescent 12v12 match of pure chaos. Fun. Very fun. With UAVs, by the way. If you could sharpen your knowledge, that puts your mechanic, plus the mechanics will take you to Eerie. Honestly, you could probably hit Eerie just with, like, the way your aim is now. Like, I've seen you play. Like, you know, you got some good aim. So, like, really, it's just going to come down to positioning, your rotations, teamwork. Like, ranked play is all about teamwork. So, you can go negative and it doesn't mean anything, you know? Like, if you're playing the objective and you still went negative, like, okay, you're putting yourself in a position where you're going to die way more than the other people who are, like, playing back more or whatever their role is. But, like, so the objective player, like, if you go negative and you're playing objective, like, I mean, you're going to have multiple people sending you at all times, you know, it's kind of expected, but it just depends on, like, what you're trying to do. Yeah, Calvin, the games, as games get older, the established player base is going to become more and more competitive, so, like, if you just take the game as you just want to have fun with your friends, just chill, like, it's definitely, like, the better you get, the less of that experience you're going to have. It doesn't become about, like, having conversations about your friends. Like, me and my friends back in the day, we used to come home from school, right? It was Black Ops 1. Like, I think Black Ops 1, I was in 7th or 8th grade. And we'd come home from school, you know, we'd be talking about oh, did you see this girl, bro? Yeah, she looked good today, bro. Or like, you know, like we're having like these funny conversations on the game, and we're just having a good time. Like, you know, we're still getting streaks. Some games we clapped, other games were, you know, really just popping off. We just had a blast, man, and we weren't even like focused on the game like that crazy, you know, like we were just talking about school, we're talking about sports, we're talking about like anything that was going on in our lives, just having a good time. Nowadays you play pubs, everyone's just calling out like it's a pro match and using the best stuff, and they're not just playing for fun anymore. It's a competition, they got something to prove, you know what I mean? Like it's not what it used to be. Yeah, malicious, it's very very rarely balanced for team balancing. If you have any decent stats on this game, you will get shafted by the team balancing algorithm, which is why the skill-based matchmaking system is horrible, because it's not truly skill-based. If it was truly skill-based, it'd be the same one we have in ranked play, but it's not, so instead you just get really bad teammates. Yeah, teammates can throw in ranked if they're not coordinated and they're not like working together. They could all be really good players on the same team, but they'll still get slammed by a coordinated team or a team just playing better on the map with their rotations and positioning and all that stuff. Don't have the free time and patience to endure getting smoked over and over to top 10% level. Yeah, even if you're in the top 10% level, you're still gonna get like smoked. You know what I mean? Like that's how the pubs is designed. The only way you can really like not feel skill-based matchmaking is you basically have to get to the point where you were basically like top 1%. And even then, you can still get smoked just because of team balancing. Like, the other team could be not that good, but your team could just be so much worse that you could get farmed. So pubs will never be like how it was back in the day, where it wasn't being like controlled by an outside factor. It was more just like randomized, or it felt randomized, and like some games you had good games, some games you had bad games. Most games were just kind of like chill in between. Yeah, Saga's autopilot in COD. Yeah, it's not a thing anymore. I mean, I still do. I still autopilot this game. I don't even think that much when I play anymore. Like, I just kind of... Like, I do and I don't. Like, it really just depends on the lobby. And most of the time, I'm just kind of running around shooting stuff. If it's a sweaty lobby, I might, like, focus up a little bit, but I can't get locked. I just don't care enough to get locked. I haven't since, like, 2019. Like, I do all of this split-second decision-making nowadays basically on autopilot. Like, I don't even really put much thought into it because it's basically just second nature for how long I've been playing this game and, like, how long I've been doing it. But if I go up against someone who's locked in and they're on the same level, I'm probably going to get smoked just because I'm not taking it serious. Even when I play against clans and parties, like, I don't get locked. Like, I don't know, I just don't care anymore, dude. I haven't in so long. Why I'm sitting here farming zombies for the mastery calling cards. Made a mistake of getting better because I thought it was a skill issue on my part. Took time to get better and it made a worse experience. Yeah, if you really, like... Here's the thing, Malicious. Like, alright, like, I've been playing... Let's say, whenever I started playing skill-based matchmaking, right? So, like, that was Advanced Warfare. That was the first Call of Duty game to have, like, super strict skill-based matchmaking, right? So, Advanced Warfare was pretty rough. And I was coming from Ghost and Black Ops 2, and I still had, like... Black Ops 2 had, like, a 5 KD, right? Ghost, I had, like, a 3.5. Black Ops 2, the reason my KD was so inflated was because you had Dog, Swarm, Lodestar, like, all those insane streaks to inflate your KD. So, like, my actual, like, gun KD ratio in that game was, like, a 3.5, but with all the kill streaks combined, like, I had, like, a 5-something. And then Ghost, I pretty much only use Specialist. When Advanced Warfare came out, that was the first COD to really have strict skill-based matchmaking. Although Black Ops 2 had it for a month, and then they removed it at the beginning. But I was only like a 2.3 KD player, and that skill-based matchmaking is basically like what we have in ranked play nowadays. So it was based off your overall stats. So like if you had a 2 KD, chances are you're playing against other people who also basically had like a 2 KD. And like in that game, top 1% for KD was a 1.9 according to the tracker back in the day. And every other COD, it's like a 3.6 to get into the top 1% for KD before reverse boosting, because now reverse boosting has created like some super inflated kill death ratios. But once Modern Warfare 2019 came out, like I was, still a high KD player all those years, so like I was still like learning, playing the same way, just playing the way, learning all the different stuff, getting better aim over the years, all that kind of stuff. So once skill-based matchmaking came out, I knew something was up, but I still had like a 2.8 KD, and I was playing on M and K too. Once I plugged in a controller on 2019, I went back up to like a 4 or a 5. But I knew something was up on that game because it was definitely way sweatier than like BO4, World War II, or whatever. And ever since then, like, I don't think I would have ever been able to even hold like a 3, 4, or 5 wasn't for skill-based matchmaking in like modern COD, like just because I was definitely way above average, still like top, we'll say like 4, 3%, but the skill-based matchmaking actually is the way I got to this, because I wasn't going to play competitive anymore, and without playing competitive, you're not going to really evolve back in the old days, because no skill-based matchmaking, you can kind of just farm people who are worse than you, so skill-based matchmaking forced me to, like, actually really, like, grind. But I feel like if you weren't already, like, if you weren't, like, holding a 3 on 2019, like, then you would definitely think, like, like, wait, what's going on here? Why is my experience so swiggy? Like, why is it so weird? Like, what the heck is going on here? And even then, a 3 KD is not, like, I don't know, like, KD doesn't mean skill. I'm just using it because that's what COD always uses, but, like, yeah, you think, like, something's not right here. Like, am I just bad all of a sudden? Or, like, what's going on? And I kind of felt that in the beginning while I was on keyboard and mouse, and I realized, like, why am I even playing keyboard and mouse when aim assist exists? That's why I plugged in my controller.
Escort the ACV while it is doing its job. We cannot have anything happen to it. Valuable research is at stake.
Yeah, I agree, Shusagus. I'll never, like, really grind ranked again. I did last year. I might try to go for the iridescent rewards again. I'll see. But, like, I don't know, man. My passion just ain't there anymore. And I didn't even have passion last year. I just wanted the rewards. I need to exfil and get some more water and take an intermission or something, because holy, my throat's getting dry. Just want to get some of this riveter done before I exfil. Where even is the exfil at? Okay, we'll have to go to that one up there. No, I'm just going to cancel this contract, and I'm just going to exfil. Oh, there's one right here. No, it's coming in now. I bet they're farming it. I'll say it again, though, like I always do. I think skill-based matchmaking affects the above-average player the worst. Like, you're good, but you're not, like, you've never, like, mastered things. But you're still good at the game, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, there's so much more to learn, so much more to master, but, like, that's who it hurts the most. Because they get that really horrible swing experience with the lobbies. Where is this thing again? Oh, yeah, that way. Why won't it ping?
Eyes up, this sector's hot.
Why can't I get on the plane? Like, hello? What is this game? There's like this weird controller flick bug in zombies. I never noticed it in multiplayer. I think it's got something to do with aim assist, but like your controller just like randomly like flick up or like to the left or right. I remember like some of the pros talking about this. And I think they even said it was in multiplayer. I've never experienced it in multiplayer, but in zombies, I think it's like something with like the spawns and aim assist. I guess we'll have to see what they say in the coming weeks about matchmaking. I doubt it will change much, though. Yeah, I think what they need to do with matchmaking is make it more consistent for everybody, like the experience that they have, so it's like not that really like swingy experience. And I think the way they'll do that is just overall tone down just how much skill is factored, or not even skill, but recent performance. Because right now the matchmaking rating system is just too like it just fluctuates way too much, which is what's causing that swing experience. I think they could still have the ping is king, and then like, which honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, ping has never been king in Call of Duty. Okay, like even with the old matchmaking, like it's always been anything under 90 ping or 90 ping is acceptable. Like that's always been what the matchmaking is. That's why the matchmaking is so fast in Call of Duty compared to other games, is because it does not go to one. You're not on one data center. You're on the entirety of all the data centers up to like 90ish ping, which is bad. It should be your local data center. That's what you should connect to. But I digress. I'll be right back though. I need to grab some water. All right, I'm back. Why does that lady in the chopper sound like Valk from Apex? Maybe it's the same voice actor. Actually, is interesting now you mention that. She actually does. This mom's got her vipers, or this little viper's got her mom fangs. Double cheese. Should I do another sub with that shotgun? Sure, why not? By the way, I have all the gold and red ones done, so that's why I'm doing the Serpentinite. And then I do have some Borealis challenges done for some of the guns, but not all of them. I think I have like 10 or 11 maybe done. So. Do you like have an opinion on games like X Defiant? Hoping it gives COD a run for its money, even though it's a free game, I believe. X Defiant's not what I look for in an FPS. I mean, it could be because of some of the leaks or like what the devs have talked about, but most free-to-play games tend to really like they're so noticeably free-to-play, if that makes sense. They just feel clunky, they're not very refined. And from what I've heard about X Defiant, I never tried it whenever it was in beta or whatever, but I heard that it's kind of clunky. So for me, I probably wouldn't enjoy it. I like a very smooth feeling game. Oh yeah, Saugus. Wanted to show you, what was that? Last, or was it? This was the hard point we played. Yeah, we didn't win it. But you can see I had like 51 accuracy with that gun, and then if I go to my recent games, because I think I only used that gun on that map. Yeah, like, once I pulled it out, it was so easy. 56% headshot ratio. Yeah, that's my multiplayer stats, if anyone was curious. MCW obviously is the most used gun, because it's just what everybody uses. I like the Bass B. Holger is okay. I don't think it's that, like, insane like everyone does. It's just a 4-shot kill, so I guess that's why people like it. SVA, I actually really like this gun. Striker, something feels off about this gun. I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's not shooting where I'm aiming. The DG58 is really good, even after the nerf. Core 45 is a good pistol. MTZ is okay. WSP9 is ass. Sidewinder's ass. KVD Enforcer's good. DM56 is ass. Renetti is good, but I just only used it for camos. WSP Swarm is good. Only use it for, all these guns, by the way, down here I've only used for camos. So, yeah, my accuracy on the LMGs, disregard me, just spraying on shipment hardcore. So, MTZ 762 ass. Rival 9 really good. Bruin Mark 9 ass. MCW 6.8 it's pretty good. FR 556 ass. Holger 26 ass. Tac Eradicator, I think it's pretty good. Haymaker, it's a shotgun. Riveter, ass. WSP Stinger, ass. Longbow, I really only used it in hardcore because I didn't feel like aiming at the chest. So, yeah, hardcore with the longbow, not a fun experience, but I heard it's OP. Striker 9, ass. RGL 480, I mean, it's a launcher. MTZ Interceptor, OP. Cat AMR, it's pretty good. AMR 9, decent. Karambit, OP. Ass. OP. Ass. Pretty good. Secret God Gun. Good. Mid. Picked this up one time, and the Riot Shield had it on my back when I was doing shotguns, or I mean secondaries, because I'm a little cruddy. So yeah, that's my opinion on all the guns in Modern Warfare 3 right there. Most are really bad. As for kill streaks, yeah, they're not damaging at all. I wish I could show you guys how many I've called in, but the VTOL's probably somewhere close to 50. Only 2 average kills. Carpet Bomber, yeah, Cluster Mine, best streak in the game, woohoo. Streaks are really bad in this game. It saddens me. But yeah, that's my recent whatever. Secret God Gun. Alright, I'm about to leak it for you. So here's the interceptor class that I was using in Saugus yesterday. So flinch resistance. Put on marksman gloves and a flinch resistance attachment, so you never flinch with this gun. Like literally 0 flinch. Put on a scope. 20 round mag. Aiming, idle, sway, and bullet velocity is what you want, right? We got 1,000 meters per second. We got basically no idle sway with this thing, because I think this attachment also helps. Yeah, it does. No downsides of this suppressor. And if we look at our recoil, basically none. It's just like Bloom. So basically just the entire time. Basically just tap heads with this gun. And even then, it's still a 2-shot to the body, so. Yeah, Secret God Gun, though. This thing is very good. I put on a dummies, 1 plate. That will give us the 150 health in multiplayer. Even then, it's the fastest killing assault rifle in the game. Can be a little awkward down range though, because the idle sway is really wild on this gun. I cut it down, but it still feels kind of weird sometimes when you're shooting. And my build is actually not the most accurate build out there. Even though I have some accuracy attachments, these two take away accuracy by a ton. So high grain and the flash grip. But yeah, this gun is underrated, super powerful. It just kills so fast. Same thing with the SVA. SVA is really good as well for killing people quick. As long as you're not full spraying it. This gun, you gotta shoot it for the time to kill. So like, stop shooting. Stop shooting. Stop shooting. Like, always stop shooting after you kill somebody unless you can't, because you'll reset the hyper burst, which gives you a good time to kill. The Bass B, this one has literally like 0 horizontal recoil, which is what this gun's main problem is. Like, it's so controllable. This build. This is my suppressed MCW. It's not like anything crazy. I don't think it's that good. It's just kind of for staying off the radar and being able to take more and more enemies in 12v12. I normally use high grain, but I was playing some 12v12. Just the comp setup with high grain because it's pubs. Rival 9 for playing super aggressive against snipers. That's why I've ever pressured on. Otherwise, I'd probably use a muzzle. It's not super accurate down range, but it still works. Tac Eradicator, very good gun, especially going up against snipers because they flinch real hard. And this gun basically has like very, very easy to control recoil, as long as you learn when it's going to switch directions, because it will switch real quick and then it will go all the way to the left after that. So you just gotta know when it's going to switch. But the recoil control's a little off right now because I haven't been using these guns. Anything else I want to show you guys? Pretty much it. Streaks I've been using. Yeah, not much else to it. Wait, I did put my stuff on, right? Okay, I did. Yeah, if you need to get the class set up again, just scroll back on the live stream because you can do that on YouTube. So Carpet Bomb actually give you a decent amount of kills. In 12v12 on, like, Grease, sub base, if they're spawning in hardpoint, like on P3, you could place it back there in that back spawn, and if they haven't, like, moved for a bit, or if they're posted up, it can farm. Grease, it's really good. I get, like, 5, 6, 7 mans all the time. Trying to think what else map I can, like, recommend it on. Like, Karachi, I don't think it would be good on Karachi. I never tried on Karachi. I've used on Terminal once. It's horrible on Terminal. Yeah. Wasteland, it's good. Rundown, it's very good. Yeah, Ground War. Carpet Bomb is good in Ground War, except for Levin Resort, and probably pop off power unless they're on a roof. But yeah, military base is really flat, so it's really good on that map. Yeah, and like 10v10 or 12v12, like it's really just like the open maps, like Wasteland, Rundown, Grease. Yeah, I can't really recommend it on any, like, other maps all that much. I will never use the VTOL in this game, though, unless they buff it, because it's just so horrible. So, I use streaks like they can't be shot down. Yeah, Levin Resort is just... There's way too many accessible floors, and it's just so much verticality for no reason. Too many buildings. Haven't tried Ground War yet. It's triple cheese in this game, Saugus. The snipers are just too overpowered. No damage fall off, and every other gun has severe damage fall off, so... Yeah. The only guns I see, like, that are usable is, like, the MCW 6.8, KVD Enforcer, MTZ Interceptor, like, if you actually want to, like, stand a chance. You could probably use Overkill in Ground War, but then again, you're going to lose out on Dead Silence, which... I don't know if you want to be heard by the Claymore campers sitting in a building, you know what I mean? That's another thing I hate about this game. There's no perk variety. Oh, we got the God contract. Let's go. Let me grab it and then go pack-a-punch these weapons real quick. And then we're going to complete both of these guns in one game because this contract is just so good. Yeah, 2019 Ground War was different level. I didn't mind it last year. I know a lot of people weren't like the biggest fan of it last year or whatever, but I still found my fun because the lethal kill streaks just farmed in Ground War. That 179 kill game I had on Zai Observatory is just enough to tell you how good the streaks were in that game for Ground War. Which, by the way, I only had like 20 gun kills in that game, and everyone was saying, people were typing in the chat that I was cheating. Bro, how is getting gunships and chopper gunners, just farming the lobby with streaks cheating? Like, that blows my mind. I was literally doing the abuse where you just kill people off the flags with the streaks, so you get like 25 or 50 points per kill. And then you basically have your streaks again, and you just keep doing that over and over again. You get like 2 kills and you have your streaks. Walling while on a streak, buddy. Dude, the brain of some of these people just blows my mind, bro. I've had someone comment on a video where I was like showing like how you can tell if someone's cheating, And they're like, you're both cheating. You are and he is too. And I'm like, how? And they're like, you have aimbot. Bro, I'm literally missing shots. How is that aimbot?
The squad's comms are still unresponsive. We have to assume the worst.
Wish there was quick fix in this game. People rely too heavy on revenge kills. Yeah, quick fix would be nice, but I would like to see like Remedy from like Ghosts or World War II over quick fix, just because I feel like it's more balanced. In Cold War, someone accused your friend of having walls only in a gunship because of the red boxes. Bruh. It's actually insane. I mean, if you're on PC, don't even play ground war, because you'll just get shadow banned if you go too hard, because as soon as you earn a gunship, they start calling you a cheater because they can't earn a gunship. Ground war player base actually makes me want to like smash my head into a cinder block like so hard, bro. Like they're just so just I'm gonna be brutally honest here. They're just so dumb.
No diversion.
Like maybe if you didn't lay prone on top of a roof looking through a 13 times scope all game, you would get a gunship too. It's Call of Duty. It's not Chris Kyle's Farming Simulator 25. Okay? They're very ignorant, very oblivious, and yeah, ignorance is bliss. Bunch of plumbers and electricians think good players cheat. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to bash them for their career, you know, like, it's a good career to have or whatever, but the stereotype. Like, most of the people that you play against in Ground War don't understand that Call of Duty has predictable spawns. And especially in Ground War, because it only utilizes, like, 3 spawn points on every flag. If they can't figure that out yet, like, they can literally figure it out by watching my videos, right, of how the spawn system works. Instead, they watch the video and they say, how do you know a guy is there? I don't. He's gonna spawn there. And on top of that, they would say that, and they would put a timestamp in my video, right? And the timestamp would be, that person is blatantly onto UAV, and it would be like, so how do you know he's there? I'd be like, oh my god. These are the people that spam report you. They are a dumb guy was in Defcoms, call me a hacker because I executed him while he was looking at telescope all game. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're so, they just, like, I don't even want to play Ground War anymore because the player base is so, just, Like, I notice a lot of people out there genuinely enjoy Ground War. They want to learn how to get better at Ground War. They, like, actually enjoy playing Ground War to, like, move around the map and, like, have this, like, very diverse experience. But there's so many people out there that are just, They think that their playstyle is the only, like, playstyle that exists. And anyone who plays better than them is cheating. And it's only in Ground War. Like, I never see people... Like, I barely see people calling other people cheaters in, like, 12v12 or 6v6. It's always Ground War, dude. And it's always the guy that's playing the most burger way possible. Like, the way they play is so cringe. And they're always the one calling everyone cheaters. It's like, bro, oh my god. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, it's those people don't want to actually like play ground war to like play ground war. They just want to sit somewhere and stare through a scope and just I don't understand how that's fun at all. Just sitting on the edge of the map and just staring down a scope all game. It's so boring. You get like 5 kills a game and maybe like 13 deaths because everyone knows where you're at because you don't move. Like, no, they're not cheating. They know you're there because you're an idiot and you don't move. You just stay in the same spot sniping people all game. Like, of course people are going to know where you're at. You kill them. They're going to come back for you. Is that Zoro? Is that VBD? Like, go play Sniper Ghost Warrior at that point? Exactly, bro. There's games for that. Like, I don't care if they want to do it in COD, but stop, like, accusing people of cheating because you don't get enough action playing that way. Like, you can play that way. It's whatever, but, like, quit, like, they are just so weird. Like, they're just the weirdest people on Earth. I don't understand them. They're not real humans. And some of the people that do that, they actually are real humans. They understand it, okay? They understand that their playstyle isn't going to net them a lot of kills. They just do it because they want to snipe. Cool. But, like, the people that don't understand and then they play like that and then they think, like... It's just, I'm done talking about it because it's just so, it's so frustrating, dude. Like, nothing will change their minds, so. That's why I don't argue with people whenever they, like, make some ridiculous claim. I just ignore it. It's not worth my time. Zoro sang you a lullaby last night? Dude, I wish Zoro would sing me a lullaby. I miss BD. I haven't, like, talked to BD in so long, because, like, I haven't really talked to, like, anyone recently, because I've just been sitting here, like, just grinding this crap out whenever I play. Why am I still on zombies? So I'm doing a calling card grind, because I'm mentally insane. And I have issues. Basically, I have to get 3,000 kills with every base gun in the game. With a different camo equipped. Like, it's 300 for gold, 600 for red, 900 for this green one, and then Borealis is a 1,200. And I'm honestly pretty close to completing it, because I'm on the Serpentinite challenges. I accidentally completed the contract, because I wasn't paying attention. Rip in the chat. I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, stupid, stupid. I wish I could sleep like a baby like Saugus. Saugus is my baby, though. I need to drink more water, bro. My throat is getting scratchy. Calling card for all of it? I might. Last year, Infinity Ward added a reward for it really late. I'll show you the calling card after the match. Actually, I might be able to show you, like, if I look at my... No, it only shows my emblem. You see that emblem? That's one of the rewards for doing it. Like, that's completing the Borealis one. There's just a bunch of emblems and calling cards for doing it. I miss BD more. But yeah, there is a charm, I believe, in the game and something else for completing it, but I don't know if there's anything more, because I don't think anyone has it yet. If they do, they haven't posted anything about it. I know there was a dev call, and Sledgehammer said they wanted to have a secret camo for completing the Grand Mastery challenges, but they just didn't have the time to add it, so something tells me we might get it later down the road, or we'll just, you know, have to see what we get, but I want to find out, so that's why I'm doing this. Plus, it just gives me something to do to pass time. Alright, BD, take your time. Should be a secret camo. Yeah, they wanted to have one for multiplayer zombies, and then the Modern Warfare 2 Zombies Mastery one. And then I think they wanted like an ultimate camo if you completed all of them. But they said they didn't have time to add it. So maybe we'll get it later down the road. Should be a calling card for getting nukes. There probably will be later down the road. They had only developed this game in like 8 months worth of time or something, so we'll probably get stuff later down the road. Dude, I could have had both of these guns done if I didn't mess up. I probably won't get the shotgun done this game. I'll definitely get this gun done, but probably not the shotgun because I messed up. How did I not kill that one? What the heck? Who just got here? Oh, what you got, bro? Loaded fries? Dude, I need that right now. You mean to tell me it's loaded like your wallet, dude? In your bank account? Sheesh, he's rich. Zoro's so rich that his swimming pool has a swimming pool inside of it. And Saugus is so rich because he's got shoes. Oh, Saugus is rich there, buddy. We know. He has a $45,000 mansion after all. That's crazy talk. That ain't crazy talk. This is crazy talk. Patrick is my spirit animal, bro. Patrick is my brain cells after doing this grind, if I'm being honest. My brain is so checked out. I'm just shooting at whatever moves. First time your dad saw the crazy talk scene, he laughed his ass off. Dude, my dad thought it was hilarious too. My dad said him and my mom used to enjoy watching SpongeBob whenever like me and my brother were growing up because the show was actually funny compared to any other cartoon. Like, you know you made a good cartoon when kids can enjoy it, but the adults also enjoyed it, and it's not like, you know, like it's just funny. The original writers of that show were just geniuses. But then afterwards, like around season like 6 or 7, it started falling off because the original writers weren't there anymore. I'm tempted to go into tier 2 and pack-a-punch this thing real quick because this gun's just so awful. So that way it just farms even harder. What's your favorite show ever? Love when you can quote it with people? Dude, I told you about when I was at work, right? Like at when I was a manager, and like we would always like make SpongeBob jokes. Like all the other managers were like pretty like they weren't like old, so they knew like SpongeBob, and we all just understood each other. And then like the workers outside, they also like understood the jokes because most of them were young. So we just quoted SpongeBob all day long at work, or did like always found a way to put a SpongeBob joke in. Yeah, it was so much fun working there because the people just made it so enjoyable. Oh my god, they just disabled my vehicle in the blink of an eye. Go over there. I need that. I'm hungry. I might get some roast beef, some chicken, some pizza. Some roast beef, some chicken, some pizza. Sunday. What's today? Sunday. Don't tell me you're going for this ATV2 there, sir. Yes, you are, sir. Oh, I hate this game. Yes, let's share a solo zombies experience with other people. Very fun. Can't do what you want to do. Some roast beef, some chicken, some pizza. A turkey sandwich. I like that one too. Whenever he's like at the, I think it's Squilliam or something. Was it Squilliam, or was it whenever he's at the, like the houses with all the other Squidward houses look like him? One's like a turkey sandwich. I think he's saying like a turkey sandwich could play a clarinet better or something. You're chasing me in tier 1? You're tier 3. Why? Oh my god, this thing is so bad. It's pack 2, bro. Holy crap. Gun is awful. What am I stuck on? Sorry, I was looking at my phone. This gun even one-shot at pack 2. Maybe up to a certain range. Yeah, he's like, I've heard better comebacks from a turkey sandwich. That's it. Oh, I love that one. You don't need a license to drive a sandwich, Mr. Hutchinson. You are correct. I do not need a license. Drive a sandwich. But always remember that licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets. He's just standing there, menacingly. The maniac's in the mailbox. Dude, my frame rate is so burger in zombies. I don't even want to play Warzone because I know it's going to be horrible in there too. Of course, there has to be grunts here. Mercenary camp, just ruining my contract, bro. Oh, I shot my shotgun out. What am I doing? Was there a guy there? I saw a grunt there. Where's the last grunt? I need to get rid of him. Oh, maybe I did clear it. Dude, this is pack 2 in tier 1, and it's still struggling to kill manglers. All bubble blowing double babies will be incentivized by every available body patron in the bar. That was from a movie, right? First movie? Man, I remember whenever that was coming out, I went to the theaters to see it. I think it was 2004. Almost 20 years ago. Man. I can actually reach those from here? The heck? Well, only a little bit. I can only reach them a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Want to see with your mom and sister, they're sold out. So to see some Burger Jim Carrey movie. Bro, as an adult, you'd probably appreciate that Jim Carrey movie, though. I always liked Adam Sandler movies growing up. Click is probably my favorite. Click is just so funny. Lemony Snickets. I don't know if I ever saw Lemony Snickets.
Got a contract here.
I remember for my cousin's like 9th birthday, he wanted to go see a movie, and we went to go see Blades of Glory, which was ranked PG-13, and for people our age, that was not an appropriate movie, but bro, that movie was hilarious. Like, that, bro, I was like 8, I think, when I saw that. That was not appropriate for an 8-year-old to watch. But that movie was funny. You saw Click in a drive-in movie theater played Nacho Libre? Dude, Nacho Libre is another funny movie. Blackjack. Or Jack Black. I gotta say Blackjack. Yeah, he's a card game, bro. I'm thinking about the casino too much. I guess I better go play some, yeah, blackjack. Dude, I'm thinking about, stake.us too much there, buddy. He is a BO3 specialist, but I was talking about the card game. I'm out here thinking about stake.us, bro. I need to chill. Gambling's a serious addiction. Better start gambling, buddy? Shit, you're right. I'm like one spin off from winning it big. And then whenever I give up, I was just one spin off from winning it big again. Time to play Crash? Ooh. I was up $6 one time on Crash off free money, and then I spent it all because I was feeling lucky. What I want to do, Saugus, is 1 month. Just keep claiming the free cash, right? Have like 30 bucks. Whenever I feel like it's going to be lucky, just put the 30 bucks in. Try to hit big. Be like that one guy who kept putting in like $313 and never took it out every single time. Only would take it out if it was a 150 times multiplier or something. Bro's probably still negative money. There's no way he won it back. You like the strat? Yeah, I respect the strat, but I don't think it works. Like what that guy was doing. For all we know, that guy could be a crypto billionaire. Yeah, he won 4 grand, lost it in like 10 seconds. I'll never forget what last time I was at the casino, this guy, he pulled out a wad of cash. He had like 10 grand, right? And he put like 5 grand down on blackjack. And he won, like, so he got another 5 grand. Then he went to the roulette table, put down 10 grand, lost it all. Like, bro, what? Yeah, literally 10K. Bro was up 5K, went over to the table, placed down 10, lost instantly. Sucked away. I was like, dude, if I was up 5K in a casino, bro, I'd just walk out right then and there, or I'd just sit there and drink. Like, what? You're really gonna go play that 5 grand again? Never let the casino win? Oh, they win all the time on me, buddy. Nah, I've been up the last couple times I went. One time I was up $600 on one slot machine. I made I think it was like a no. I think I only lost like $5 and I was up like 600. Like, that was goated. And it was on the lowest bet too. Like, I would have had a higher multiplier if I max bet, and I would have probably won like 4 grand, but you know. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And if I didn't win it, I would have just lost all my money that I put in the machine anyways, so. You win some, you lose some. Could have always done better, am I right? I really was the only Outlast contract tier 1. Yeah, I fumbled the bag. Well, let me get this done real quick here.
Work on routing some replacements, but I don't like this.
Wow, this thing sucks against crystals. Or crystals. Cysts. Oh no, there's electric on the ground that I can't see. Thing does 50 damage to you every single time you like are near it. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Yeah, it's tier 1.
Enemy comms indicate a weapons cache near your location. How about you commandeer it? We'll hunker down to hold that cache. Ready up for a gunfight.
Probably my last one, because the stream's been up for like 3 hours. And my throat is like dead talking. I don't know how people can stream for like 8 hours a day, bro. My throat would be killed. Well, I guess in Shroud's case, you know, he's fine because he doesn't read chat, but... Then again, if you're going to watch Shroud, you're there for the gameplay. So he doesn't really talk in general. Just kind of staring at him. If you're there for him, you're just like watching him just look at the screen. That's why they call Fear's Nukes the throat go. Dude, your friend Nukes is different, bro. I do not understand how he can, like, do that for that long. When he does. Like, if he does a long stream, dude. Because he is just... He just, like, talks. Like, how does he not get sore? Like, dude is insane. He's got a good vibe, though. I mean, like, dude's mad chill. He's got a good vibe going, you know what I mean? I peep him on Twitch. But I just don't understand how he can talk, like, that long and... You know? Like, oh my god. Because he pays attention to chat probably more than any streamer I've ever watched. Yeah, that dude's got like a talent or something, like a gift with his throat, because I don't understand. His vocal cords are like... They could probably bench like 750. Like, holy. Dude, they said they buffed this contract to spawn more zombies. Treyarch, where? Oh, they're all over here. I was gonna say, like, where are the zombies, Treyarch? This contract is burger. Some would say he's paid for talent. Oh man, where are the exfils at? Alright, we'll make our way down here. I don't want to go to poo-poo power. Sometimes there's aether crystals laying on the ground around these buildings. Like on the roof or inside. Anything on the roof? No? Okay. I swear I just got more zombies from clearing out this tiny house than I did for that entire contract. You're making eggs? Ooh. How many eggs? So, please tell me you eat like 15 at once. Because that's how a true bodybuilder does it, Saugus. If you aren't eating like Rich Piana, you're not eating. Five eggs, Rich Piana would be very disappointed in you. Gotta eat like 15. Dude, I used to love. Well, I say used to because rest in peace, Rich Piana, but he's honestly like one of the goats for like motivation and just like overall just like mentality. Like that dude is a legend. Like say what you want about the steroids, whatever, but nah, that dude's work ethic was something else. Yeah, rip the goat, man. I still watch his motivational videos every once in a while. Like they're just so good. Pour one out for him. Pour another egg out for him. Have 6. Alright, I'm gonna exfil after I finish off these zombies when the timer gets down.
We are en route. Can someone tell Dogs to heat us up some leftovers?
Actually got 1,500 zombies. That's quite a bit. For not having more than just that one contract that was really farmy. Oh, I hate this. They need to fix this bug. This, like, it turns it into contraband, like your second weapon. It's so annoying. Alright, let's see. Sog select? Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know what that means, though. It's gotta be something in Dutch, right? Yeah, that was done, so... Sam select? No, I don't actually. I might if I see a picture of him, but... I'm not good with names. I never have been. Yeah, I've definitely probably seen him before. I just, you know, I'm just terrible at names and connecting faces, so. Wait, I did put a camo on it, right? Like, yeah, I did. Okay, we'll change this one too. Um, he's on gear, but still a good guy. Yes, sir. I don't judge people that are on gear. Like, they still put in a lot of hard work. Like, the top, like, elite bodybuilders and stuff. But, alright, guys, I'm gonna go, because I've been live for, like, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, my throat needs a break. And I need to, like, take an intermission, anyways, from playing the game for a bit, so. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. I wanted to give you guys an update on where I've been. So if you're watching the VOD, I know a lot of you guys watch the VODs on these streams rather than actually come to them, because that's what the statistics tell me. So, you know, if you're here for the end, thank you for coming out. And wanted to say, you know, I don't know what I'm going to be doing YouTube-wise this year. If I'm going to upload, I might look into DaVinci Resolve that Prime Pete was telling me about. By the way, Prime Pete is a very good editor. His videos are very well done. So if you guys like honest truth about videos, go ahead and check him out. I don't think he's still here, but he is very honest and gives passionate opinions about games he enjoys, and they're very well done videos. And yeah, we'll go ahead and check out DaVinci Resolve maybe, because I don't have Adobe Premiere anymore, which is what I used to use. And I also don't have Photoshop anymore, so I'll have to find something else for that as well for thumbnails. But we'll see if this game changes over the year. I might enjoy it more, but right now, with the current state of the game, I don't know if I'm going to like the game still for the long run, because it just is missing some core Call of Duty features that really make me want to play, grind, and, you know, learn this specific Call of Duty. So, yeah, that's why I haven't been uploading, and I apologize for that for all of you that are looking for the videos. I know some of you have been messaging me and everything, so yeah, I get it. I do apologize, though. So I guess thank you for coming out. Thank you for still being here. And yeah, I will see you guys all later.